So hi, AJ. First and foremost, I want to congratulate you on winning the One to Watch in regulatory reporting as part of our RiskTech100 2025. So congrats.
Thank you, Alexa. Thanks a lot. Featuring as part of Chartis RiskTech100 really means a lot to us, especially the timing of it. So early in our journey, we're right now in the second year of operations. So really validates our approach. So yeah, happy to be here.
Oh, good. So couple of questions to share with folks. You're a young firm, and I suspect there are a number of different ways that you're tackling those the challenges that go along with regulation and its complexity. Maybe you could just talk a little bit about what you're doing differently.
Sure. So thanks for that. Yeah, so definitely the global regulatory landscape is incredibly dynamic. It's geographically nuanced as well. So it actually requires solution providers like us to be agile, building scalable solutions with a tech-first mindset. So that's exactly what we're doing. So as a young company, we are out there on the tech. So we everything that we do is cloud first. We run with very little technical debt. So that allows us to really move faster. And we are a very nimble product organization. So we react to changes, whether be it from our clients, whether be it from our regulators, very, very fast. So that's probably been our differentiation so far. So also in terms of the reg product line that we offer, we follow a very, very modular approach, which means we pick and choose a lot of these modules in a way that adds incremental value to our clients. So that's probably the differentiating factor.
Awesome. Then if we were to dig a little bit into the Middle East region, what are the unique aspects there? And central banks are getting more demanding. Again, sort of how is that particular segment playing out for you?
Sure. The central banks are definitely getting significantly more demanding in the Middle East, namely the Central Bank of UAE, SAMA in KSA, Central Bank of Bahrain, to name a few, are constantly looking at how to improve their regulatory oversight, better ways of collating data, so on and so forth. Especially with a lot of subtech initiatives coming from the regulators, there's a lot of push towards granular data, adopting XBRL standards, moving to near real-time data push, API integrations, all of that. And I think also what has come along is that, the banks, the financial institutions are also needed to now show more transparency and traceability of the whole entire process. So this is what is actually shaping and good for guys like us. We are out there with solutions ready to grab the market there.
Awesome. I guess lastly, are there any other challenges that banks are looking for help with that we haven't touched on?
So I would want to highlight three areas here, Alexa. One is self-service, because clients no more require black boxes, which is put in there, it churns out a little bit of stuff, reports, etc., and that gets submitted. Because like we discussed, the whole regulatory environment is very, very dynamic, which means, people are looking out there for self-service capabilities, which is, they manage the changes, they quickly adapt to regulatory requirements that are coming their way independently without external help. So that's a big area that we're working on. The second area that we're working on is an integrated data management capability, because at the core of all of this is the data, right? So data needs to be clean, data needs to be in the correct form and shape to be reported. And as we all know, banking is a very complex environment, and larger the bank, bigger the problem, right? So that's a huge area that we're trying to tackle in the data management, data quality assessment, remediation space. And the third really is also there's a little bit of process in the whole thing. I feel tools will have to adapt to the processes and not the other way around. So we're just making sure that, our tools and platforms are very, very flexible to really automate some of the internal controls and the governance aspects of what our clients are looking to do. And that's really, the flexibility that we're trying to bring in. So yeah, so these are probably, the three areas that I feel, could be a game changer in the space going forward.
Oh my goodness. Well, that's super helpful. Very much appreciate all those words of wisdom. Thank you.
Thanks, Alexa. Thanks a lot.